Guys, gals, we can all agree that when we're speaking to somebody, we want what we're saying to come across very clearly, right? Perfect. Then do me a favor. Stop saying, does that make sense? At the end of every sentence or every other sentence. First of all, it makes you seem like you haven't really thought about what it is you're saying. You're not really sure about what you're talking about. And think about it from the other person's point of view. You hear a question like that, what sort of answer can you give? If you say no, you're either saying that you're kind of an idiot or that the person that's talking isn't doing a very good job. Both rather insulting, inclines people to just say, yeah, that makes sense, even though there's no way for you to know that what they're saying makes sense is actually the point that you were trying to get across. So if you feel as though, despite your best efforts, you've gotten to the end of what you're saying and you're not really sure if the other person's picking up what you're putting down, don't say, does that make sense? Because it's useless. What you can say is something like, I want to make sure that we're on the same page. So if you had to explain this to somebody else, how would you do it? And now if you're on the receiving end of this question, this very, very useless question, there's one of two ways that you can go about it. If you feel like being kind of an asshole and someone says, does that make sense? You can reply, it's English. Or you can assume the question that they're really asking. Because when they say, does that make sense? What they're really asking you is, what is the conclusion you draw from what I just said? And you can answer it that way. This way, both of you can make sure that you're speaking the same language and understand the same idea before you move on to whatever else it is that you want to talk about. Thank you.